Make some noise. Adidi, Adidi.
My name is Melissa. I'm the third of 4 children, and I'm the only girl. And I remember this one, so my parents were married and we all stayed in the same house, okay, except for my little brother who was born in 1991, so he was sent to go live with the grandparents because my mom had to work. And so my parents used to work shifts because my dad worked in a factory, my mom worked at a doctor's office, and at some point also then went and worked in the factory, so they used to work shifts. So we kind of got used to not seeing both of them at the house at the same time most of the time. And this one week, I remember we didn't see mom for about 3 days, but my eldest brother was far older than us, and the youngest two, so my other brother and I. So he used to be the one taking care of us when my parents were not there. And so I think on the third evening, we asked my dad, oh no, he called us into the lounge and was like, where's your mom? And so we all start looking at each other and we're thinking, I don't know, at work maybe, we should be asking you. And so he says, okay, I'll take you to see her. And then we all get into the car and we drive off. So Sihlalezwide in PE. And this year they had just opened, I think it was 95, must have been 95 or 96. They had just opened a private hospital, Wazakele. And so that's another, yeah, no, not Titora. Anyway, it's alarmed, I just can't remember the name. Yeah, that hospital. But at the time, I didn't even know there was such a place. I mean, of course, private hospitals is Rukshin. And so we go there, and then, okay, we start walking. And so my dad stands outside of this one room and says, no, we must go in, your mom is here. And then, okay, Kobe. Single room, so there's one bed and there's this woman there. And so and so I turned to him like, I go mama lo. And he's like, no, I go mama. And so I take a look again. And I'm thinking, yes, okay, you go mama. I think again. And I'm once again doing green, you know, from her face, she's lying on this white bed, white sheets. My mom's very fair in complexion. Complexion, like maybe punch. And she just looked very different. I mean, I could hardly see her eyes. I could hardly, you know, recognize so she was not a big person, so if it was like you could clearly see them very defined. But this day I couldn't recognize my own mother, the woman that we born every single day. And so we get in and we start chatting, and then we went home. And then she came home sometime later. It must have been a week or 2 later. She spent in hospital. She came home, and then I think my dad was at work, and then she just tells us, we're leaving. And I'm now thinking, okay, adventure time, what's happening? And then we start packing our bags and we leave. And it turns out we're going to our sub-A teacher's house, because all my brothers, we were taught by, we all went to the same school and were taught by the same teacher in sub-A. And I found this very strange, but it was also very heartwarming. I mean, and I mean, that also got me thinking, as a we always have a very good support system. if Miss Wam was at and all of us had gone past her. And Agasafun see any of these women's children, and she was able to offer my mom a safe place. And so we stayed with Miss Nkombisa for a few months. I suppose my mom was thinking she would be able to find her own place soon. And then, well, we didn't, and then we moved to her mother's house. And we stayed there for a couple of years. But that all ended in divorce. I mean, I remember the horror I felt when I found out that has made my mom look like that, you know. And I obviously applaud her for having Isbindi to leave that relationship, to get a divorce in 1995 when no black woman was divorcing. But when I look back at it and I think about it, so mama always used to tell us the story of how she got to PE. So Waichade is Tembu, and she was the youngest wife, and she had 6 children. And then Kaibaliza ati, you are a Takato Galalia, Nabani Gabafaz Abachetanaba, so we have a father because when she narrates the story, Oti, and 3 of her children died out of the 6. And so she decided, we have a because she just cannot stand it. And she's never went back to Ecclesia ever since she decided to leave. And so, coming from a family of strong women, it's a story I always look up to, it's a story I always go back to, and it's a story I always narrate to abandoned banana that are in the same problem. I fought it just this past week, well not this past week, this past 2 months since Uvuliwe. There's been probably 5 or 6 cases of gender-based violence. On Saturday, Uvuliwe girlfriend Aiki. And there's numerous other cases, I mean, over the years. And we read about these things in the news, we hear about them, you know, from our families. And I think it's time that as women we remember that the choice is with us, and that we also have the power to pack up and leave. If my mom could pack up and leave, in Abandoned 4 with this man, no way boyfriend even because my mom was in grade 11 and standard 9 when she met my dad, and they got married after she finished her matric. If my mom was able to leave that sort of attachment, then I'm sure anyone can gather the courage to leave a toxic relationship, to leave an abusive relationship. You do not have to be part of these statistics in South Africa. And I hope by me telling this story today, each person who hears it will also get the courage I get from us. And thank you.